Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. मुझे यहाँ पे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि ऑडिबल हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा है इधर। ये सही हो गया। चैट में प्रॉब्लम है। चलिए चलिए ठीक है, तो फिर आज इसीलिए मैंने मैंने बहुत कोशिश की, लेकिन चलिए आज वही जो लास्ट क्लास में हम लोग वीडियो देख रहे थे उसी को कंटिन्यू करते हैं। क्योंकि ये बार बार डिस्कनेक्ट हो जा रहा है, मुझे लग रहा है जैक में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है या ईयरफोन में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, बार बार डिस्कनेक्ट हो जा रहा है। इससे जो पिछली क्लास में भी यही प्रॉब्लम है। तो ऐसा करते हैं, जो लास्ट वीडियो हम लोग देख रहे थे जहाँ पे मैंने रिविजन के लिए ये वीडियो प्ले किया हुआ था, तो उसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें अभी रह गई थी। जैसे कि साथ में ये बताया गया था कि भाई डिजिटल मार्केटिंग क्या होता है, उसके वो सारी चीज़ें हो गई थी, ठीक है। लेकिन वहाँ पे एसईओ तक मेरे ख्याल से हो गया था, उसके बाद जो चीज़ें रह गई थी, तो उसी वीडियो को मैं कंटिन्यू कर रहा हूँ। आप लोग उसको देखिए, इससे रिविजन भी हो जाएगा आप लोगों का। बाकी मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में कोशिश करूँगा एसईओ का।
Optimization, where you have to implement content strategies, you have to write quality content, and also you have to implement proper technical SEO inside the website. And then off-page optimization we have to do and implement, which is about building backlinks and getting backlinks to our website. And then reports, so see what's happening in your website, what are people, what is happening, what are the reports, what does Google Webmaster Report say, what does analytics report say, how is your ranking, how are your backlinks and all. You will measure the reports, and you also have to use various number of tools available, free as well as paid, to rank your website. So SEO is pretty complicated and very time consuming process. So you have to master the fundamentals, you have to master every single concept in SEO. Then only you will be in a position to implement a practical oriented strategy on your project. So SEO will take time, will take effort. So we have one very nice example I give to a lot of students, an analogy to explain you what SEO is. Let us assume that one of my kids have told me, have asked me, father, dad, we want some mangoes. So let's say I said to them, we have a small land in our backyard. Okay, we have a land, so we will grow a mango tree there. So I'll put some seeds and I will grow a mango tree. But the problem is the mango tree won't grow immediately, right? So if I grow the mango tree, I have to wait for at least maybe 1 year or 2 years before I will start seeing the mangoes. So similar to this, okay, as a grower of that tree, I have to consistently water the tree, I have to protect it from pesticides, different pests, right? I have to protect it from bad weather as well. So I have to protect that tree. The same way, when you implement SEO, it's a long term process. You have to quality, you have to make it provide quality content, you have to get quality backlinks, you have to save your website from black hat SEO, you have to save your website from negative SEO attacks and all of this. And then over the period of 1 year, maybe 2 years, we don't know, it takes, depends on the project to project. Sometimes some projects rank in 3 months also. So we will, based on that, we can able to decide whether our ranking is possible. And once our ranking has been come up, then for lifetime you will have the fruits. The same way the plant grows, you will have life, but still you have to take care of the tree, correct? You cannot just leave it like that. The same way we have to take care of our website, and lifetime we can able to get the traffic. Even according to many reports and many professional people whom I have listened, I have also seen their data that 75 to 80% of the traffic for most of the bloggers, for most of the companies, is generated via SEO. So SEO is even today the most important strategy for any business. So remember that concept, that SEO is a key factor for long-term success of the business. Next module of our discussion is paid advertising. Now, what exactly is paid advertising? What are the benefits we have in paid advertising, and why does really we need to use paid advertising in real-time scenario? So first of all, what is the idea of paid advertising? It is a strategy where companies can able to promote their business, companies can able to reach more people by investing money in different platforms. For example, Google AdWords or Bing ads. You may ask a question, why really we need to spend money on these platforms? Why do you want to get to these people? Now, here is a reason for you to understand why is it important. What is the importance of paid advertising? Number one thing is, if you notice one thing, that whenever you are advertising, whenever you are doing SEO, it takes certain amount of time. It may be 1 month, it can be 3 months, it can be 6 months, it can be more. Now, here every person or every individual is not in a position to wait for 3 months or 6 months without any lead, without any business, correct? So that's why most of the digital marketers, they suggest the clients that instead of just waiting for SEO results, it is recommended to go for paid advertising in the beginning stages, so that we can generate quality leads or we can generate the sales. So what is the idea behind this concept is, most of the agencies will follow this approach. What they do is they will sign up a client for digital marketing. So they will first ask, start the SEO work. While the SEO work is in progress, they will spend money on Google ads, Bing ads, Facebook ads. Facebook ads comes under social media, but I'm just giving you an idea. So here Google ads and Bing ads and other ad networks, advertising will be done so that the client can generate quick results, client can generate quality leads and sales for the business. That concept is called as paid advertising strategy. Now, in paid advertising strategy, how many different strategies are there? How many ways are there to approach? How many ways are there to spread your message to the target audience? Now, in this, if you see here, we have a list. Pay-per-click advertising. I'm going to explain you a little bit about this concept right now. Then display ads, again about this I'm going to explain you in our discussion right now. Then shopping ads, here basically showing ads on Google, YouTube, etc. for your e-commerce website. If you have an e-commerce, then you will go for shopping ads. Video ads, you are already aware on YouTube right now. You are watching this video. Before this video started or in between the video, you may have come across a lot of different ads. So that is basically video ads. And then mobile ads. So mobile ads is basically showing ads, promoting mobile apps, promoting app of different companies on the mobile devices, mobile advertising. And then remarketing strategy, where if a person already visited your website, you want to show the ad to that person again and again, that is remarketing. And discovery ads is a combination of Gmail ads, YouTube ads, and other locations in Google network. So that's display ads. And local ads is basically showing ads in the Google local listing of and maps. We can go for local ads. So, but as I said, in our topic of discussion, these two topics I'm going to cover in more detail to explain you very clearly about these two strategies in detail. So what is pay-per-click? What is the concept of pay-per-click? You are aware that in every search engine you go and check, you will be finding that whenever you type a query, on the top you will find 4 results. Either it is Google or either it is Bing, right? So what exactly is this? What exactly is this strategy called as pay-per-click? So if you see, for example, I'm typing here health insurance. This is my keyword. I want to find about health insurance. But you see Policy Bazaar, ICICI Lombard, HDFC Ergo, and StarHealth.in. These 4 companies are ready to spend money to get one particular customer. The question here is, why is the name pay-per-click? The reason the name of this strategy is PPC or pay-per-click is because Here the advertiser has to pay only when a user click on this link. Only the user click on any of this link and visit the website. So when he click on this and he goes to the website, only at that time itself it is going to be considered as pay per click process, which is basically the customer is paying for every click, every visit he got for his website. Now he will not be paying extra for conversion, it is only for the click. That's the name. Because of that, the name is pay per click. Now technically when you go and do the research for Google ads, etc., you will notice even we have some videos on the top. You can watch Google ads videos as well. I will put a link in the description as well as in the icon, so you can see what exactly is the process of PPC. But here is the point. So how does exactly PPC work? What is the concept? What is the process of getting your ads here? On what basis does Google show your ads on this top 4 position, and at the bottom there will be 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. So what is the basis? Now here is a very simple concept and explanation of this. The basis of this entire advertising. Now here is what actually we have to do. To implement this PPC process, first you need to create a Google Ads account, which is basically your entire ad account, which will have your billing, which will have your details of your company and all the required billing information. Then you have to set up a campaign. The campaign is basically a step-by-step process where it will have a budget, you can target a location, you can target the audience, etc. So campaign setup. After that, we will do ad group setup, which is targeting one specific product or a service. Then we will select certain keywords, all right, which we want to add into the ad group. And then we will have to create an ad. And then we will go for a proper bidding strategy, means how you want to pay to Google. You want to pay per click, you want to go for maximize clicks, you want to go for manual CPC, you want to go for maximum conversions. There is a bid strategy, and then you will go for the reporting. So here is the basic idea. What we will be doing is Google Ads account you will create, and then you will go for a campaign setup process. So campaign means targeting one specific area or a region, and then ad groups, keywords, and all. Now, how does this entire structure actually looks when you see the whole process? Example, you are having a health insurance product service. You want to offer this service, so you will basically create an ad. Let us take a very simple aspect. So let me just take here. All right, so here what we will be doing is we will be simply creating one ad account. Okay, let's call it as A, and then you will create one campaign for PPC. Now let's call this as C. Now in this you can select your budget, how much you want to pay per day. You can select the location where you want to target, and under that, see, let's say we are a company where we are offering multiple types of insurance. So if you're offering health insurance HI, one ad group. If you're offering, let's say, life insurance LI, one ad group. You're offering car insurance, so CI, one ad group. Now again, in this ad group you will have 2 areas. One area is generally called as your keywords, where you will be targeting the specific keywords, and here you will select your ad. So the logic works like this. Whenever someone search for a keyword which is in your ad group, Google will match your keyword with the user query. And again, remember, each keyword and each ad group will have its bid concept also. So based on this bid, and also one more factor which I will explain you what it is, quality score factor. Based on this, Google will decide who is the best advertiser for this given query. So based on that given query, based on that given value, then Google will decide which advertiser is a winner in this process. So if you see on the right hand side, I have mentioned ranking is based on bid plus budget, which is what is your bid price and how much you are spending per day, plus also quality score. You can consider quality score is basically what is the quality of your ad, what is the quality of your overall account. Based on that, Google will rank your website. So here is the important point. If you have a lot of money but you don't have quality, then in that case you have to pay a lot of money to Google to show your ad. But if you have good quality and medium budget, no problem, you can able to show your ad at a very low cost. So this is one strategy called as pay-per-click advertising, which is very essential for any startup, any business who want to get into the digital marketing industry. I hope you understood this particular concept, and I will also give some more detailed video links in the icon as well as in the description. Please, you can watch. Now let's take an analogy of paid advertising or PPC. You remember I have explained you about the analogy of SEO. What I said, that SEO is like planting a tree. You have to keep nurturing it, you have to keep pouring water, you have to take care of the tree. Then after some days you will get unlimited, or long term you can get the benefits of your trees, where you will get continuous mangoes. But as I said, my kid is saying to me, I want mangoes now, so I can't plant a tree. So that's where paid advertising is like quick results. You want to just invest the money and immediately you want to get the results from the market. But here, remember, depending on what kind of industry you are talking about, if assume this way, I can go to market and I can buy any mango I want, correct? But you see, depending on the quality of mango, depending on the the type of mango, the cost will vary. Absolutely, the cost, there will be normal mangoes, there will be very, very expensive mangoes. Yes, in the same way, in the PPC industry also, some keywords are very cheap, maybe 1 rupee or 2 rupees, where no one is fighting for those keywords. But some keywords would be even 1,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees as per Indian currency. You may say, sir, why? Because they are very, very highly valuable. And also remember, if you want to target ads for US market, UK market, Canada market, then you have to be ready with a very, very high bid amount. You will consider that bid amount as per Indian context extremely crazy, but as per US market it is fine. Example, see, if you are having a car insurance service in US, now the bid price can be somewhere between from 1,000 rupees to even 2,000. It's somewhere around 500 to 2,000 rupees could be the bid price for the top ranking. I'm just giving you an assumption. You may say, sir, 1,000 rupees per one click, who will pay? But see, in US market, insurance is extremely profitable business. If they get one client, then continuously month on month, or the particular person will pay the insurance, or year on year he will pay the insurance. So they will be having a lot of recovering premiums. So that's why, depending on the industry, location, and the topic, the cost of this advertising will change. But remember, it is not a long-term strategy. Yeah, some companies who have a very big budget, they can do advertising or paid advertising for a long time. But see, one time will come when you will feel that the amount of money we are investing, we are not able to get the actual outcome. So now let's move into the next topic. As I said, display ads. Now, what is display ads? I'll give you a small problem with PPC. PPC, we can target those people who already know that there is one service exists. For example, a person typing health insurance, already that there is something called as health insurance. That's why it's typing it, correct? So even in our industry, what happens is we are limited, our business is limited only to those people who already know that digital marketing exists and there is a course like digital marketing. But what about those people who don't even know that digital marketing exists? There are a lot of people who are college students now, they don't know what is digital marketing. So how would I reach those people, those students? So here is a strategy called as display advertising. What is display advertising? It's a strategy to promote a business on other websites or portals or apps. So you are browsing a different website and I will show you an ad in front of you, and you say, okay, this is relevant because I know that I can target you based on your interest. I can target you based on what website you watch. I'll give you an example, you will understand. So what is the main purpose of display ads is, if you want to brand, if you want to make your business very much popular, you want to get a lot of branding, then you can use display advertising. Then reach higher audience. You see, we can able to get more and more audience to our business, to our website, because there are millions of people who visit website, but in your industry there may not be millions of people searching for that topic. So that's why we can get more audience, we can get more audience than PPC ads. There's a spelling mistake here, all right? I can say just more audience than PPC. And then here we don't pay per click. Here the strategy is CPM bidding strategy, which stands for cost per thousand impressions. That is, every time your ad is shown to the customer, it is one impression. Now, never second time, third time, like that, 1,000 times your ad is shown, you have to pay a small amount. And interestingly, the amazing part about this whole concept is this amount is relatively very low cost compared to PPC. In Indian market, for smaller websites, you can bid just 20 rupees for 1,000 impressions, and you will get really your ad to be shown in different places. So CPM bidding strategy is very, very effective and very good if you are targeting a specific targeted website and audience. Here also price will increase depending on type of website and business. And then target ads based on your topic. You can target people based on interest, based on demographic. Let me explain you what does this mean. I can target, let's say I want to show my ads only to students. So I will target 20 to 25 or 30. All right. Then I will select the websites as the portals which are displaying information about engineering, information about MBA. I want to show my ad there. Let me give you a small example, a live example. Let's say one of my client is there who are an auto dealership. They said, we want to do display advertising. We have a new car model. We want to show these ads on all of these new portals. All right, so we can go ahead. So say, for example, there is a website called as gadiwari.com. Like that, there are plenty of websites, carwale.com, cardekho.com. Many websites are there. Now see here, gadiwari.com. Now, if you notice here, there is an ad from Hyderabad because I stay in Hyderabad. That's why I'm seeing a real estate ad over here. That is based on my location. All right. Now, let's say we are having this. Again, this is also one ad only, which you can close. Okay. Now, let's see what ad we will see here. So these are all impressions. Now, compared to PPC, the click-through rate of this one will be very, very less compared to PPC. Okay. So let's say PPC, you can get even 5 to 10% CTR very easily. But in display, you may get 0.5 or 0% or 1% of CTR. Very, very, very difficult to get people to click on your ads. Okay, let's take. All right, so yeah, same ad here. That's again another impression. Like that, the number. Okay, see here, this Wakefit, some company has one ad. Again, one ad. Now, what is this one? Bajaj Alliance. This is also an ad, and you can just see here when you hover on it, it will show Google Ads. So whenever it says Google Ads, you can simply say that it's a product of Google Display Network. See here, this is also Google Ads. Like that, these impressions are shown. So these are based on a lot of different aspects and properties, but display marketing is also one of the very, very effective example, very, very effective method of targeting our audience. So benefit and advantage of display ads is you are reaching to those people who are not even shown any kind of interest in your product, but you are reminding them that there is something called as digital marketing. You can start your career in this field. We can able to target those audience with the help of digital marketing. I hope you understood this concept very clearly about the subject of digital marketing. I will show you a few more examples here before we get into the next topic. All right, let's take a website like moneycontrol.com. This is a business website. So if you notice, the moment we open moneycontrol.com, all right, so let's see any ad pops up here. Yeah, there is an ad popping up. Yeah, same ad. Notice that same ad. I can just cancel it once. So what will Google do is once I cancel some ads, Google will start taking my priority. It will know that, okay, I'm not interested in this ad. So what happens? Google will try to push some other ads in this place. Sometimes same ad will come, but mostly it will try to push new ads. Okay, let's see what is the other ad. Yeah, see here, it's a new ad, correct? So like this, if you see, there are a lot of ads will be available in these platforms with the help of display advertising concept. So you can target different websites. Again, in display ads, if you are not aware of display ads completely, you can actually click on the eye icon or go to the description. We have again a video for display ad in depth and in detail. You can watch that video to get the complete clarity of display ads as well. All right, now let's go ahead and see the next topic, and very, very important subject in real time: social media marketing. Just one question: how many of you who are watching this, you're watching this video, are you on social media? So answer is actually no need to answer it. You are already there on social media because you are on YouTube. What is YouTube? It's a social media network. If I ask you, do you have a Facebook account? So you say yes, absolutely, you have a Facebook account. Do you have an Instagram account? Most of the people have, right? So I can say that what is social media marketing is, it's a marketing strategy to improve your brand awareness, to generate traffic, to generate leads, to generate sales via different social networks, because we know there are plenty of people who are using social media. With the help of these networks, we can able to reach a new set of audience. I can tell you one very simple example here, you will understand. See, a lot of our users come from search engine. They search for digital marketing course, they know about us, and they visit our website. But there are plenty of users who come to us not via search engine but via YouTube, because that's social media marketing. One lot of users are there who come to us via Facebook, because from there also we get a lot of traffic, from LinkedIn. So question here is, how are we doing it? Now, social media marketing is targeting audience from different networks. Again, each network have its own concept. I will explain you in a bit what we will do in this. Let's see what exactly we do in social media marketing. What is the goal of social media marketing? Number one is brand awareness. The goal number one of social media is what? Brand awareness. We want to make someone popular on social media. For example, if you see you got a client as a politician or a celebrity or a new actor, what he wants is a lot of people should know about him, which is branding. So he will ask for branding and brand awareness, which will help him with the help of social media. Customer engagement. You are a very big brand. You want to engage with people. You want to know their feedback. You want to know what they are talking about your business. So you can do customer engagement. You can do lead generation. One of the goal of social media is to get quality leads from different social networks. Then we can also generate sales via social media, via Facebook, via Instagram, via YouTube, via LinkedIn. All of this platform we can generate sales. And last but not the least, very, very useful social strategy, support. If you are aware that a lot of big companies have a Twitter support account, any problem you face, just go to their Twitter account and just ping there and tell them that you are not happy with so and so thing. Within few minutes they will respond and they will actually solve your problem as well. So social media marketing is a all-round strategy which involves a lot of different concept, which involves creativity, which involves strategy, which involves organic, which is basically non-paid methods, which involves paid methods. I will explain you what are the options and how it exactly works. So generally, if you want to perform social media marketing, these are the 7 top networks. Now, apart from that, there are other networks, but in Indian context, they are not that popular. That's why I'm not included Snapchat here. And also we have SlideShare also, which is also a small network. Now, if you see the networks here, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Quora, and Pinterest. If I tell you one simple concept, every network have its own value. Every network have its own type of native content. We call it as native content. For example, if you take a network of Instagram and Pinterest, you see these two networks, they primarily depend on pictures and videos. Now even Insta as well as Pinterest are also working on videos. In fact, Instagram has got reels now, which is one of the fastest growing segment of the Instagram. So Instagram and Pinterest mostly focus on consumers, where people buy the products based on the picture or based on the video. These are two biggest platform for video, for images. If you take Facebook, Facebook is an all-rounder. In Facebook, you can post pictures, you can post videos, you can post content, you can post events, you can post polls. It's a combination of everything. So because it's a leader of this segment, it almost have all the different elements in it. All right. So Facebook, it can be used both for B2B as well as for B2C, but mostly it is used for B2C, business to consumer. And in some very rare cases, some companies also use it for business to business strategies also, but it is possible in Facebook. Again, then we have Insta for photo marketing. Twitter, as you know, Twitter is a micro-blogging site where people are using it to share their live experience, share their present status and information. So Twitter is also very effective for promoting a brand or business. And YouTube, I have no need to explain you further. You know that you're watching this video on YouTube. That shows that you know that for every type of information you want, YouTube will have an answer for you. You want to learn, let's say, dance, YouTube will help you out. You want to learn, let's say, Malayalam, there will be some YouTuber who will explain you how to. You want to learn photography in YouTube, you can learn it, which means YouTube is a platform where people are coming for entertainment, coming for education, coming for learning something new. So that's why YouTube is a platform purely for videos, and we can generate a ton of leads and sales via YouTube. And then LinkedIn is a completely professional network where your goal is to connect with the different people or individuals in your industry, so that you can build up connections, you can build up relationship with different people. From there you can generate the business and value. And then you have Quora. This is actually, a lot of people don't know much about this. It's a question and answer network where people ask question and you can answer them your the answer for that topic or that question. By that you can able to, in a very very effective way, you can reach more and more people with your answer. So I would like to tell you one thing. In all of these networks, the primary concept you will have is, for every network you have to have your uh, profile or a page. For example, Facebook, you need to create your profile, then you have to create your business page. For Insta, you have to create your profile. For Twitter, you have to create your profile. For YouTube, you have to create your channel. For LinkedIn, you have to create your personal profile and your business page. In Quora, you can just create your profile or your company profile. In Pinterest, you can create your business profile or personal profile. Meaning, in all of these networks, they are all individual, and you have to maintain them separately. Like web trainings have all of these networks. We are updating, we are regularly checking, we are working on these different networks, so that our marketing and our approach will be reaching more and more people. So exactly what we do in social media, keep this in mind. First, as I said, we create some pages or profile. Then this is very important. For every client, you need a proper strategy. What content do you need to share? What content you have to give to the customer, so that customer is excited, customer is happy about your content strategy. Then designing and posting creatives. Creatives is basically your design, where how you want to convey your message. If it is video, how you want to convey your message in the form of video. So you need to be very very good in your graphics, so you can convey the message very effectively. Then you have to monitor regularly for comments, for messages, so that you can respond to your customer queries. And then you have to then create an ad account. See, most of these options will be up to paid organic only, but when you go for ad account, then you create campaigns, then you target audience, then you measure and improve. Now see, this half part of this, from create ad account to improve, this section is mostly deal with the advertising platform. Now, as I said, social media marketing is not a small subject. In our actual curriculum, in our actual digital marketing program, we have a dedicated 25 hours of session on social media marketing in our premium course, because this is a free tutorial for every person to learn what is digital marketing. We are releasing this particular free tutorial, but in our premium tutorial, we have a very very in-depth and very very clear concept. In fact, only how to create a Facebook page, we have a tutorial in our premium. We have a video in our premium course, which is almost like 1 hour. So every topic requires its own attention to detail and its own strategy. Now, what is the main concept of social media? It is content strategy, your ad creative, and your ad copies. Meaning, you have to build a very good strategy for content, and also you have to, if you're doing advertising, you need a very good message to the customer, which is called as ad copy, and a very very good creative or a design of that, so that any person who is looking at your ad, he will be convinced that yes, this is what I was looking for. So social media marketing is an extremely important strategy, where on the different networks, which I have shown around 7 networks, but you can add 2 more networks like Snapchat. You can also add SlideShare. You can also add Reddit also in that. So all of these networks can be used to showcase your brand and increase your brand visibility and growth. So this is a concept of social media marketing. Now coming to the analogy of social media marketing. Remember, we were discussing about the mangoes. So let's say I bought some mangoes for my kids, and my kids are telling to their friends in the school or on a call. They're telling, see, my father brought so and so mangoes. All right, they're very amazing. This is happening where? On phone, that is offline, right? But now here is an interesting thing. So what my kids did is, one of my child, they have, when I bought those mangoes from the market, they saw the mangoes, they were awesome. Now they put the mangoes on a table and they first click some pictures, and the caption they have written hashtag mangoes forever, hashtag, some kind of hashtags they have given, and they have put up the picture online. lot of their friends have started asking in the comments what kind of mangoes. They are very amazing, they look very good. What is this type of mangoes and from where you bought it? Now let's say they ask me from where you bought this mangoes, father. I said to them, I bought from so and so shop. So that shop will get automatic publicity and people may go there and buy, right? So that's the social media power. See, good thing can also be spread, bad thing also can be spread. So that's why social media marketing is very, very powerful for a business. If it is a branding, if